well, and I think everything's fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit drive, and then we can just go from there. Because you can just pick jobs as well, just by driving around. Also, if I go real quick, it's because I'm gonna be making a cigarette every now and again, just because I do smoke when I stream. By the way, not what do you call it? Weed, because it's illegal here. Sorry. But I do smoke cigs. So now it's been a while since I've been in this game, so apologies if I suck at driving. You can't go out from here. What am I doing? I'm not even looking at my map. That was really stupid of me. Oh, why is there a thing here? That's interesting. You know what, I think we're good. So I don't know what the button to straighten the camera is anymore, so I'm sorry about that. However, I think there's a job over here. I think that's what that. Oh god. I think that's what that icon means over here on this side. Now, granted, I am going to be trying to play this a little bit more realistically. What is this for? Is this like a central office? Is this like a trucker thing, or what do you call it? Oh, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Oh, I'm 34 minutes past. Oh well. Back myself out of here. But yeah, this is just like a chill little game we can play just to have ourselves a little fun. What makes this real nice too is like I'm playing with controller because I don't have a wheel or anything, but I can actually feel like the bumps in the roads and stuff like that. Like if I were to go off on this little shoulder here, okay, that actually doesn't do that. But sometimes if you go off into like a little shoulder, like that speed bump I just hit, I actually felt the vibration from it, which is really cool. Okay, so I'm actually using my thing here. I can also use my touchpad to actually move the mouse around, or I can just use my actual mouse, like right here, or I can just use my touchpad from my PS4, or I can just use this. Freight market, yeah. Okay, so what do we want to do? Olympia to Ontario, Oregon. That's not too bad. Let's do this one first. Now, excuse me, sometimes I actually can't drive worth a shit, so I do apologize. So normally what I like to do is back into it like this. Good, and then I'll go forward a little bit. A couple there, because then it actually gives me a decent, I guess, turning circle. So I'm not gonna have to like lock differentials or anything. I can just go ahead and make this wide ass turn. Makes it so much easier. Is there anyone coming? Yes, there is. See, unfortunately, I actually have to hit F5 just for me to get my map back. Otherwise, it takes that thing. So actually, am I turning? No, I need to turn that way. Anyone coming up over here? No. So go. Pretty simple, pretty easy. So yeah, this is just like a little trip here that we're taking. Not too long. If I do drive a little slowly, it's because I'm just getting used to the controls. I haven't played this for a good like year or two. I think a year. So, or at least close to it. But yeah, it's a very comforting game to play. I will say, like, if I'm not playing it my spare time, because sometimes I play it just to play it. I normally don't use controller because I normally drive like a mad person. But I'm gonna take it relatively easy today, just because I've had a really stressful night, and yeah. I used to use like OpenTrack for it for this. It's a little AR tracking for my camera I used to use, so I could actually look around with my head. But unfortunately, I had to reset my computer to get Windows 11 installed. So it's not. Hey, Christina, how you doing? So it's not necessarily what I would call the most efficient way to play this game was with a controller, because you know, this is very slow. If you're gonna play this game, use a VR headset or a proper AR tracking thing, so you're not fiddling with things a lot. But for now, controller will work. I'm hoping to get a steering wheel and rig set up in the near future. Don't know when that's gonna be, but we will certainly try to get that up and running. But yeah, right now we are currently hauling. So what was it again? What are we hauling again? I can't really remember. Frozen fruits. We're going from Olympia to Kennewick. It's gonna take 5 minutes, 10 seconds. 5 hours in game. 254 miles. Not too bad. Sorry if I am a little quiet though, because this game does make me relax quite a bit. Also, I hope you guys enjoy the beats and just like the music. You guys can tell me if it's too loud, too low, and I'll see if I can fix it. But hopefully everything is working properly. Oh god, I am going off the road. Once I get a proper paying job that's not commission work, I'm actually thinking about maybe doing a hydrated driving stream. Hopefully sooner than later, because those seem really fun. Just shooting the shit and yeah, having a really fun time. I am going 5 over, doesn't really matter. I don't believe I have comps enabled or anything like that, or like any real driving restrictions. So it just makes the experience so much easier, because like I tend to like forget what the fuck I'm doing. Or in this case, if I'm watching chat, I'll like miss a road sign like that, and I'll just completely forget. But yeah, how we doing, guys? Is everything good? Levels are good. Sorry if I'm yelling a little bit into the microphone. I just want to make sure that I'm heard and loud enough for you guys to hear me. I might actually BRB real quick to get myself some water, because I forgot just how vocal intensive streaming really is. But yeah, we have plenty of time. We're gonna do like a nice 8-hour stream, so we have quite a bit of time. But yeah. I did turn off fatiguing, by the way, just because stopping at rest stops can be a little bit annoying. Especially if you're really fatigued and there's not another rest stop for another, like, 400,000 miles away. So I just don't have it on. Very windy roads. But yeah, how we doing, guys? Again, our level's good. Do I need to change any of the volumes or stream quality good? If not, I'm sorry. I might be dropping frames because I have a lot of stuff on my computer currently that I need to clean out. Shouldn't take too long. I just didn't feel like doing it today. I'm thinking about like probably resetting my PC at some point again, just to make sure I have everything orderly, because it tends to get a little messy every time I decide to do one thing or another. Like I'll decide to do like an art setup for my PC, and then I'll just download a bunch of art stuff. Then I decide like, no, I'm actually shit at art. I don't want to do art, and then I'll do it for streaming. And then I'm like, oh wait, I still have all my art stuff still on here, so I can't do streaming stuff because all my art, oh shit. All of my art downloads and everything take up way too much space. Sorry, I'm making sure that I can read chat properly. So I'm actually not wearing my glasses. I should be wearing my glasses. I don't know why the hell I'm not, but it's not. But actually, no, I do. I'm streaming. That's why. Oh shit. That's why. Whenever I'm streaming, I can't. Or even gaming, I can't wear my glasses because then my eyes feel like they're about to pop out of my skull. So I need to get new glasses. Because the prescription I have works fine, just if I'm like not looking at a screen for 8 hours straight. So yeah, wore them all day a couple days ago, for the past 2 days, I mean, and I didn't even realize they were on my face until like I was about to fall asleep. I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta take off my fucking glasses. But they work just fine. They are amazing glasses. I love them. The only issue is they're the fishnet one, or the fishnet, Jesus. They're the fishing line ones. The one that has the thin cord, like paraglider cord, not paraglider, Jesus, twine or whatever the hell you want to call it. The fishing line shit. Underneath the lens, and it just pops out all the time because they're not fitted right. So I need to get like full plastic thick lens glasses, just for them to be a little bit easier to like take off and not have to worry about one of my lens popping out, because the lens that pops out is my actual bad eye, so it doesn't really help my case, because I can see right on see fine on my right eye, but my left eye sucks ass because my left eye is off center, and I also have astigmatism, so it doesn't really help me much that I can't really use it that well. It's a little bit blurrier and a little bit more like, it's what I call right shifted. So like whenever I put my glasses on, everything sort of shifts to the left. Then when I take them off, everything shifts back to the right. So it's not a fun experience. I've ran into many a wall doing it. I'm actually gonna go ahead and stop here and get some water. So give me just 1 second. I will be right back. I am back, and there's only one person watching. How about that? Thanks, YouTube. You pile of shit fucking streaming service. Thanks. Assholes. Okay, whatever. How did we get some water and they fucking left? Whatever. Okay. So we're good now. I'm gonna let this guy through. Oh, come on, traffic. I squeeze in, I can't. Okay, are you letting me pass? Are you? Come on, let me pass. Are you just gonna? Don't fucking slow down. If you're not gonna let me fucking pass, dickhead. Right. Alright. 149 miles to go. Okay, that's not too bad. We can do that. I also changed my dead zoning a little bit on my left stick just because it's a little easier to control this. It's not as tight as I would like it to be, but it's not a wheel, so I can't complain. Like, you see how like sort of it doesn't really, it moves to the right or the left just fine like that, but to the left it's a little bit tougher to like get that. It moves to the left just fine, but to the right it gets a little bit. That's why you see like my steering wheel jerk like that, because I'm trying to push too hard. I also need to open up I also need to open up my controller and fucking what do you call it, clean it out. Oh, I'm going way too fast. Okay, let me turn that down just a little bit to 50. It's only a 45 mile an hour turning, so I have to be very careful. Though I've seen some funny ass shit whenever you go too fast and you wreck your truck. Oh my god! Like I already have 2.8 million, so this pay isn't going to utterly destroy me. I can get a new truck or just repair this one. That's not an issue. But it's just so fucking funny to like just go at like 108 miles an hour and just ram into like the side of the road or something like that and flip your fucking truck 130,000 degrees. It's amazing. But I actually want to, play the game properly. And what's cool is this road actually has grain. So like if you're going to be going against the grain, you're going to be a lot slower than if you're going to go with. It's amazing. Okay, that was a little bit of a tight turn there. I don't like that. I should slow down just a little bit. Don't want to accidentally wreck into the guardrail like I'm about to do there. Oh shit. This is what happens whenever you stream and play this game. You're all over the road. Also, thanks a lot to Ravage Sticks. He is a streamer buddy of mine who I believe is an actual trucker, and he bought me the full game. Like, I have all the DLCs, even the Texas one coming up as well, so at least I'm pretty sure. Because I know it's in my wish list, but I don't know if he bought it for that one for me yet or not. I mean, I don't expect him to, but if he were to, then that would be wonderful, because I'm really excited for it. I really want to explore that, because this has like a 1 to 15 scale of the entire United States, I believe, or at least a good few states. It's pretty. I think it's like like 10 or so states, something like that. It has a lot of good stuff, and even then, like you don't need the entire 50 states of America, because this game is massive. Okay, this game is huge. like right now, let me go ahead and go to my map real quick. All right. Right now we are here. Now if I zoom out, yeah, we are still in Washington. We are still in Washington State, mind you. Like, okay, yeah. So it has 1, 2, 3. It's a lot easier without all these things here. But can I change the map? Okay, well, I think you can see like where all I've been. Like this you can see for yourself how many states are here. Like it is crazy, and this is huge. This map is insane. Okay, you can travel from Port Angeles all the way down to Hobbs if you really want to. Like it's just crazy how huge this map is. While I'm on road, I'm gonna take a sip of my water. Long ass light. There we go. Very fun game. Oh, I am in the exit lane. Whoops. See, that's what happens when you're paying attention to the stream chat and like trying to see if there's anyone watching or not. Because if there's no one watching, I'm not really gonna talk that much. It's just not really what I do. I'm like, I wait until I at least see like at least 2, like where it says 2 watching. It means another person aside from me is watching. Oh yeah, see, like whenever I go on here, I can feel that. I can feel like the bumps of the shoulder there. It's very cool, and it's just in this. Oh no, it's not doing it. Oh weird. Okay, well anyway, it was just in my right hand. The vibration. It's insane, this game. Like, don't get me wrong, this game is not the most graphic, like the most like graphic intensive game, but I'm gonna tell you, it is gorgeous. This game is stunning looking. It doesn't need good graphics because you're not going to go anywhere outside of your cab. Like, you know, of course, if you get close enough, you can kind of see that it's a little, the textures aren't the best, but they don't need to be because one, you're going 58 miles per hour. You're not going to be like sitting like, ooh, look at all this. Like, you know, unless like you're just stopped. Like if I were just to go off on the shoulder here, right, and if I were just to stop, right, then you can see like, oh, that's not the best looking. But it doesn't need to be because, like, hold on, let me get back off into the road here. It doesn't need to be because, like, no, okay, I'm on high graphics. I think even high LODs as well. Like, but you don't need, like, you have your depth of field, you need your sun shafts, your color correction. You can just turn these off, and the game will still look fucking amazing. You know, like, you don't need good graphics for a game like this, because you're only going so fast. Ugh, hold on. Sorry guys. Give me 1 second. Okay guys, I'll be right back. I actually have to do something real quick. It will only take like a minute or two, so give me like yeah, like a minute. I'll be back. Holy crap, dude. I gotta move the fuck out, man. I'm sick and tired of being with my mom. It's motherfucking annoying. I told her I'm gonna stream, right? Now, in regular terms, that means don't fucking bother me. And what the fuck does she do? Literally the minute I'm starting to have fun. Like the minute I'm having a good time. Like, it makes me almost not want to stream. If it weren't for you guys and me actually having a pretty productive day when it comes to streaming, like I've already had like 5 viewers in here. If it weren't for that, and if it weren't for you guys actually being here, and me actually having one person who taught me and giving me fucking hope, I would have just fucking ended the stream and just went to sleep. I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's how pissed off she makes me, man. I just can't do it anymore with her. I can't. I have to get the fuck out of here. And if I say anything to her, she's like, well, I fucking leave. Well, it's gonna come to a time where I'm just gonna do that. It's gonna come to a time where I'm gonna have the perfect opportunity and I'm just gonna fucking go. I'm not gonna say a word to her, I'm just gonna be like, okay. I'm gonna come in my room, I'm gonna pack my shit, and I'm gonna fucking leave. And I dare her to say anything about it. I dare her. I don't care if I wake up every fucking neighbor in the fucking neighborhood. I'm screaming at her. I don't care. I'm so fucking done. I can only take so much. And like you guys know that every stream I have to go because my mother wants something, and you can probably hear her in the fucking background. And I just shouldn't have that. No other streamer I know has that issue. Even kids. You know, like it's fucking annoying. I'm 22 fucking years old. Fucking lay off. Mate, like I don't understand why she can't just lay the fuck off for a day. Then she wonders why I want her to go to fuck to work. So I can be by myself for a little bit longer. So I can stream and be as loud as I want without having her fucking, you know, dinosaur bellowing at me like some sort of fucking, like, you know, like, come on, man. I got shit to do. I don't need to do your trivial ass tasks. Do them yourself. You got legs and arms. All my deliveries gonna be on time. Fuck off. Okay. So anyway, guys, less about that person, more about what's going on the stream. Still got my water. I got myself a cig, so I'm set. If I was saying anything, like anything funny, like a story or whatever about whatever earlier before I left, I'm so sorry. I forgot. That's why I hate whenever she bugs me whenever I'm streaming, because I just forget. It can be a little bit annoying, but you know what, whatever. It's not like we can do anything about it. Oh, sorry, I was scratching my head. It seems about right. Closing in to do something and my body gets itchy. I don't know why that happens. Go ahead and stop real quick just so I'm not turning too hard or turning too much. And that's the thing with this game. You cannot turn too much or you cannot turn too little either. You have to turn just at the right angle, else you're gonna have to back out and do other stuff. So I try to keep it pretty simple. I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be in this lane. This ain't Britain. This ain't Euro Truck Simulator. Okay. So with this, you actually want to make a really wide turn, because what you want is you want your truck to be lined up like this. Boop. Good. Decouple and 9. There we go. Current company job offer. Let's see what we got on. So we got the milk. We can get this one. I see this one is actually a fairly far one. It goes through. Actually, yeah. Now that I can show you guys. See, we have Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Nevada, Cali, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, and New Mexico. And then we're gonna have Texas, and I think it's gonna unlock everything else over here in the next few updates after the Texas DLC comes out. I'm hoping to do all 50 states though. I'm gonna be honest, like you don't need to. Again, this map is fucking huge. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 states already, and 40 more is gonna be a lot. But like this is gonna take quite a while. That's gonna take like a day and a half. Looks like. So yeah, 22 19 hours. 22 hours and 19 minutes just to get it's a 1319 mile drive. And we have this to Dallas, to Dale, sorry. And then this to Sirocco, which is actually a little bit longer, but it takes less mileage, I guess, because you like the way you're going. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the milk. We could do the rails, but it's a short one. I don't really want to do that. This one's fairly long too, but I wouldn't go for this one, I think. Just because I want like a long drive. I like driving on the road. Gives you guys content, so. And we're actually picking it up here, which is kind of unrealistic. You actually drive to like wherever you're wherever you're going to actually pick up the stuff. Like you go to like a cold storage warehouse or something. Now, what's cool about this is I can actually use like both of my so like you have the two rear view mirrors here and the rear view mirror that's like on the side of my screen too. Like if I just look, if you look at the if I hit F1 here, I can actually just show you this right here, like this little box here. That's also nice to use because you can use all of them at once, which is what I'm doing to back out properly. Here we go. Because I think I'm still, yep, okay, there we go. Cleared it. So you always want to make sure you're not gonna like hit into anything. I'm gonna finish this cigarette real quick. Shit. Fucker. Got my eye. Okay. Oh, hello. Random truck. You could also take jobs here as well. But I'm not gonna do that. Like, okay, so I guess here's like the trailer I was gonna use if I did the rails. Well, I'm not gonna do that. Whenever you're not paying attention to the road and you're looking at stream chat. I say as if there's actually anyone who's like talking. No, I check stream chat every so often just to make sure that no one has said anything. That way I'm not missing out on any things. I know I don't need to. I turn on hazards whenever I'm going uphill, just so they can pass me. Sometimes the AI doesn't quite get it. Other times I've had the AI just pass me whenever I have my hazards on. Don't seem to be doing it today. Odd. Okay, well. Also want to make sure that that's differentials. That's lights. Okay. To go in the turn lane, so I'm just gonna make a little illegal turn here. Oops. Very calming game, though. We'll say that. Oh, red light's going up. Voltigen motor, I guess that's like vision motors or whatever it's called. It's pretty cool. You can actually get like the real life brands and stuff like that in here with mods, but I currently don't have those installed yet. But I do want to get a few of those. Ramiro Sanchez Morales, hello. I am not Spanish. I don't know why I'm showing up in a lot of Spanish speaking places, but I'm not. I don't speak Spanish at all. I'm Irish. I don't speak Spanish in the slightest. I'm sorry. English only. English only. I apologize. But yeah, how's it going? If you speak English, well, hello. But yeah. I'm just chill. We're just chilling. We're just playing. I'm gonna stay this lane. We're just playing some American Truck Simulator. Just sort of. Oh, sorry, mate. I only speak English. Now, if you can understand English, that's fine, but I can't really speak or understand Spanish or Italian or any language other than English. That's the only downside. And I speak a little bit of Swedish, but not enough to actually hold a conversation anymore. I used to speak Swedish pretty well, actually, quite a while ago. Like back in 2019, I had a person I used to speak Swedish to all the time, and we were pretty good in terms of conversation, but I just never had an interest in Spanish or anything like that. It just seems too similar to English. So it's too similar in the way of like a lot of the words you hear in English, you can very easily understand. Like you can very understand if you're Spanish, you can very easily understand English in most parts. Same thing if you're German and if someone's speaking Swedish, you can practically understand them because it's really the same language, just altered in a way where it's not necessarily that language anymore. I could be completely wrong, but that's just how I see things. More of like, you know, if you speak English or if you speak Spanish, you can understand English. But if you speak if you speak English and someone says something in Spanish, you can't understand it. It's a weird in between. You might be able to make out parts of it, but you can't really understand it. Like in English and Spanish are really the same language, just not the same for either side. I used to have a Spanish friend, actually, could not speak a lick of English for the first year I knew him, and we used Google Translate, but he said that he could understand more of what I said than what I could understand of what he said, and it was just weird, because I don't know, the way I think about the way I think about languages is you don't hear the English version of that word, you hear the whatever language you're speaking in's version of that word, but you understand its meaning, at least for English speakers. A lot of times, like say for example in Swedish, you know, you hear fyra, that's four, but like you don't hear four, you hear the word four in Swedish, but you understand its English meaning. Languages is really cool to me. I really like talking about languages and all that fun stuff. Although I am gonna have to figure out why it's showing up for a lot of Spanish people, because it is not even that late, I don't think. Hey Google, what time is it? It's 7:37 right now. 7:37 at night. Like, Cristino and Ramiro are the first two people that has ever spoken a different language in my stream, which is kind of cool, but like, well, okay, speaking another language unironically. Again, man, it's just this weird set of circumstance. Like, you just a weird world, man. Like, I'm streaming here in America, you know, an Irish person streaming in America, and getting comments, or not, our stream chat from people who are in Spanish-speaking country. It's insane. it's such an insane world. You know, I look at like the like larger streamers, and most of them are heavily English-based ones, but I do know a few people who stream for who are like polyglots, who stream or used to stream. I'm sorry, and they understood, you know, like Arabic and Swedish and Spanish and English, and you know, they're from fucking, you know, Australia or some shit, and they understand all these languages, and it's just insane because, like, you know, it's just so many different people, man. There's so many different people in the world. I'm gonna take a pause real quick and take a drink of my water. Talking too much, man. Shut the fuck up and drive. But yeah, it's such a weird world. Actually, for instance, real quick, I am American. I was born and raised in America, never been out of America, anything like that. My accent's actually North Irish. It's Belfast. I have a Belfast accent. Well, Belfast mixed with a bit of Dublin because of my grandfather, but aside from the point, it's an Irish accent, and I have a full-fledged Irish accent, but I'm from America. Sometimes I even try to improve my American accent because mine's kind of shit. But like you'll hear me slip into it every now and again, just because I'm used to sort of speaking that like elsewhere. That way people just will stop asking me where I come from. Like, oh, you have an accent. Like, yes, I have an accent. Leave the fuck alone. You know, like some random people, like whenever I'm walking around and I like say something to a friend of mine, they're like, oh, you're not from here. I'm like, yes, I am. My accent's not, but I am. Like, they make so many assumptions. It's crazy. Or maybe assumption's a better word for it. But just because you sound different, you know, people are like, oh, you're not from here. Well, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna speak all yeehaw and all that shit because I live in fucking Hickville over here. It's not Texas though, but I can't say where exactly because, you know, I don't want to be doxxed. I guess I can say the state. I live in West Virginia, but other than that, I can't really say where. But where I live, it's you get a lot of yeehaws around here, and this guy's going 4 miles an hour. I'm just gonna get off into the lane here, off into the right lane. Don't want to do the median just because I don't want to take up mid space. Too many chances for me to crash into things. But yeah, it's just I used to work over at a place called Gumby's, right? And any time that, you know, like mostly old people, you know, bless their hearts, like not even like in a rude way or like the British way, but they're so sweet. Most of them anyway, not the drunken assholes that I see on a daily basis. But the rare occasion when I get like a sweet old person, I was like, oh, you're not from around here. You know, your accent sounds really nice. I'm like, thanks, but I am from around here, and you're wrong. I have what's called the drunk accent, okay? Especially when I speak fast, I slur my words, and I don't mean to. Like, it's not something I do. It's not an intentional thing I do. It's just how my accent works in my mouth, basically. It's such a weird way of saying that, but like the way my accent like comes out of my face makes me sound drunk because it makes me slur my words, and like my S's are kind of, they're sharp, but they're also like sort of like squelchy, I guess. I don't really know how to say it, but that's just how that's just how my accent is. we speak more through our teeth than anything. Like it's a bit softer, you know, like you know, you don't say think. Sorry, you don't say think, you say think. It's still a TH sound, but it's so soft you can mistake it for just T. Just like the letter T. Another thing, glottal T's are amazing, or glottal stops. Like if I'm saying like water, right, instead of water or water, like having that glottal stop there is just so nice. You can't do that with an American accent. You really can't, and it's such a nice thing to have, because again, like the way my mouth works, T's are just not they're not my thing. They're just not. Especially like if I'm saying like letter, right? I either use a D sound or I just say letter, because like if I say letter, it doesn't come out right, because like my tongue doesn't know how to do it. I don't know how to describe it. Like my tongue just, it gets really confused, and it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this word? But yeah, so I speak a bit differently than a lot of people do, and it's kind of funny because I was called out on it in school. I had this English teacher that fucking hated my accent. And every time I went to read, I would read, because when I get nervous, my accent comes out full strength. So I was reading, oh fuck, I can't remember what the fuck the book was called, but we were reading, and it was a, oh, I gotta pull in. But I was reading, and you know, I was reading a part of like a really American, like heavily American book, basically. It's like basically America in a book, okay? And I was reading it in a full-fledged, like, heavy Belfast accent, and when I get nervous, I speak faster. So not only was I speaking really fucking quickly, but I was doing it in an accent that no one understood. And even the English teacher was telling me to speak English, but I was just speaking Irish English, which is the equivalent of downing 6 shots of tequila and then speaking with a fake Scottish accent, because that's what our accent is, essentially, is just a really bad Scottish accent. At least mine is a really bad Scottish accent, but it's not. It's Belfast, Dublin, and it she gave me the dirtiest looks too. She hated me. Not because I was a bad person in school or like annoying or anything. Like work-wise, the accent threw her off so badly that she hated me. Oh, ice crash. Oops. Sorry, I'm taking a sip of water. Although nowadays I'm told that my accent's actually pretty pleasant to listen to. I don't know why. I really don't know why everyone says my accent's pleasant to listen to. I think it sounds like a load of garbage. Like a huge load of garbage. But that's up for you guys to decide. I don't know how you guys feel about my accent, but I hate it. If I could, I would just speak in a full American accent. The only issue with speaking in a full American accent is when I get the more and more mad or annoyed or tired, or really, if I'm not concentrating on it, you can definitely hear my accent slip out every now and again. And I also have like OW troubles. Like I can't say how in American accent. HOW, I can't, like it's like how or something. I don't know how you guys say it. But I go high. Like it's like an AU sound. Because like I just can't do it. It just sounds weird, and I mean, if I really concentrate and I'm like, you know, really focused on an English or American accent, sorry, I can do it. It just doesn't sound right to me. it always feels like I'm like over enunciating my words. Hell, even when I'm streaming, I'm always over enunciating just to make sure you guys can understand what the fuck I'm saying. I'm speaking a lot slower than what I would normally do. Like if I'm speaking to friends who are from Ireland, I speak probably like twice the speed, if not more. But I always have to think like what I'm saying before I say it, because with the way my brain is, I have a very American brain. So like I hear my own words in an American accent, but when I try to speak them, it comes out Irish, so it confuses the shit out of my brain. And I swear I go into like a weird overload state, like where I'm just like, you know, steam out my fucking ears, I'm going crazy kind of shit. But it's funny, because I remember one night, me and my Irish friend were watching a movie, I believe. I don't remember what the movie was, but excuse me, sorry. Oh, but you know, it was an American movie, and whenever I'm like speaking to Americans, I like other Americans, I always tend to get their accent from them. So we were talking, and then just immediately after like 10 minutes of not talking, and I said something to him, it was in a heavy, very convincing American accent, and he was like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "You sounded like proper American there." I'm like, I mean I am, but I didn't know that I had an American accent. It was just funny because it was just like his face was great to look. Just his reaction was amazing. Oops, I just hit that truck on accident. I am driving quickly because I actually need to find a what you call it? Oh, I am going. Okay, I need to slow down so I can actually look at chat and stuff. But I need to find a gas station. But it was just funny because like his eyes went like super wide, and he's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "What?" But yeah, fuck. It is getting crazy. My fatigue. I'm trying to fix my sleeping schedule. I haven't slept properly in like a good like month. So forgive me if I'm kind of yawning a lot and not being as conscious about what I'm doing, because whenever I'm streaming and I get tired, my brain separates into two separate things. Like one's keeping an eye and conscious effort on the game, and the other one is trying to figure out what the fuck to do for content. So that's why I am trying to keep my eyes on the fucking road and not run people off the road. I'm also going like 5 miles over. Not that it really matters, but yeah. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. Oh god. Probably should have got off on the exit, I'll be honest. Fuck. Dude. I'll get off at the next exit, actually. So I'm sorry if you guys can hear the music through my microphone. I'm actually using using my headphones as speakers for now, because my monitor does have speakers, but they suck. quick. Oof. Oh my god. 264 dollars. That's insane. Oops. Go ahead and swing around. It's funny because Fusion is an actual place. It's a gas station area thing, but it's an actual place. For those of you who are curious, by the way, I am driving a Western Star. Forget what the model is called. 49X. If you guys are curious, or you guys are truckers or whatever, Western Star 49X. It's actually it's a pretty decent looking truck, if I do say so myself. I do really like the front of it. I was driving a red Peterbilt for quite a while, in memory of my aunt, and then I colored it and stuff like that, and colors that she liked, and called it Carolyn. And I might actually use that truck on the 1st of April, because April was one of the months she actually likes. So yeah. Go ahead and pull out here. So yeah, this is like a parking lot that you guys can actually stop at, and you can rest here. But I'm not going to do that because I don't have resting enabled. Oh, that's blocked. Okay. Lock my differentials real quick. You also want to be careful because you can run into your own trailer. Let me go kind of fast here real quick. Okay, so my differentials are unlocked. Good. Like, this is an empty lot, and look how pretty it looks. Like, this looks like something you'd see in real life. It's so cool because, like, I feel like I'm in an actual, like, a car just traveling. So nice. I love traveling. I'd say I love driving, but I actually don't own a car or anything that drives. But I assume that once I do drive and stuff like that, I'm gonna love it because it's just one of those things where you know, you once you get a feel for it, it's so free. It's an amazing experience. And of course, with the way things are in the world, you know, the price of gas and everything is stupid right now. So there's not much that I could do even if I did drive, because gas prices are just so expensive. At least in the US they are. I don't know how it is everywhere else in the world, but I know gas prices in the US are crazy. I believe it's like $4 a gallon now, or something like that, and even higher other places. How you doing, guys? Don't forget, guys, you guys can go ahead and talk if you want. I'm a lot more fun to talk to whenever you guys are actually in chat. you know, drop a hi or something like that, or just, you know, sit back, relax, and just chill and hang out with me. You know, that's what the chat's for. This is fully live. I have DVR, or not DVR, I'm sorry, I have low latency on, so anything that I'm saying is pretty much what's going, like what you're hearing probably right now. If not like maybe 10 seconds behind. So, you know, use that 10 seconds and just speak to me. I'm cool. I prefer talking to my community and getting to know them and seeing where everyone's from and, you know, what their interests are, and just have a fun time. That's why I'm playing this game, is because it's a nice chill game. I'm not having to worry about, you know, doing this, that, or the other thing. I'm not to worry about story or anything. It's literally just me delivering stuff to other places, and we have a long ass drive. Like if I were to show the map now, we have, like, we're not even halfway. You know, halfway is at like Salt Lake over here in like Ogden. That's roughly halfway. Yeah, that's halfway. So we're like not even, like, we're like about a quarter. We're 14. No, wait. Well, still, we are pretty far away. You know, we still have like what, not even. Like, it's hard to say. Sorry. We have still over 1,000 miles to go. So we have quite a long time. It's gonna take me at least 20 minutes to get this, if not more, because of traffic. So we have like 30 minutes for this haul, like just for this one delivery, and we have like another big one coming up too. So, you know, we have plenty of time. So if you guys want to just if you guys don't speak speak English in chat, you know, just talk amongst yourselves in chat, get to know your fellow watchers. That's what this is for. Make friends, you know. I'm a very free person when it comes to my community. I love, you know, people coming in and making friends, and then them starting their own stuff. By the way, thanks for the 2 likes. I really appreciate it, guys. Seriously. Really appreciate it. You're making my night really nice right now, even if you're not chatting or anything like that. Just those 2 likes alone are more than enough to make this one of the best nights I've ever had. I was having a shit night before, and you guys are making it well worth the effort to stream. So thank you guys, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys. We've also we've reached 182 subscribers. I don't know how the fuck that happened. I don't know when that happened. But I still remember for uploading my 60 sub thank you video, and I still gotta do like 180. I still gotta do 100 sub. I gotta like I'm reaching near 200, and that's crazy to me. I don't know why 182 of you guys want to even watch any of my shit. Like, even if it's not all at once, it's still crazy. Like, to myself, I'm not that entertaining. I think I'm boring as fuck. Recently I've actually, you know, been talking a lot more, so I'm not as hey guys, and I'm not as you know, as monotone as before. So I'm trying, you guys. I really am trying. I don't know what lane I'm supposed to be in. I've just been talking a lot more, and I've also been practicing a lot of videos lately, and I've made a crap load of videos as of late, but they've all gone to the trash just because of, again, it's the whole monotone issue. Like, if I'm bored watching what I'm playing, then I don't expect people to like what I'm watching, or like what I'm making, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it fun for everyone. If I'm gonna make a video or a stream, it's gonna be good, goddammit. Speaking of which, I actually need to pull off into the shoulder real quick and take another drink of water. I am so thirsty. I've talked so much in this stream than I normally do. So if you guys leave, I'm so sorry, but please, whoever's sitting in chat now, please stay with me. Because knowing you're here makes it a lot easier for me to actually stream. Can you give me like 1 more minute though? I gotta go refill my water. I will be right back. It will literally take me like, literally not even a minute. Like I'll be back in like 30 seconds. I just gotta get some more water. Okay, I'm back, guys. Ow. Just had to get some water, that's all. Oh. Water. You need it, you need water. I'm telling you. Staying hydrated, you know? If you guys want to start streaming and stuff like that, take it from me. Oh, Jesus. What an asshole. Anyway, if you guys want to start streaming and stuff like that, please take in mind that water is your best friend, because oh my lord, you guys don't understand. Like, actually, let me check the stream real quick. I've been streaming for what? Now we're into 53 minutes by now, okay? My voice is literally killing me right now. Like, it's just, my throat's so dry, and that's because I haven't streamed in a good long time. You know, I think it's been like a good month since I've streamed, if not longer. And it's so taxing on your voice. It really is. It doesn't seem like it, because, you know, it's just talking. You know who the hell, you know, doesn't talk a lot, but you would be surprised just how much it dries your throat out, because you're trying to fill in space. You're trying to like fill in the empty space that the video games don't put in. You know, I could watch like a full, like, you know, 7-hour very quiet Minecraft video, but then, you know, that's a very select, like, it's a very select few people that will watch that live. You know, like, how many of you guys can say that you will watch paint dry in complete silence? That's what like that. If I'm quiet, like, right, you're watching paint dry. You know, that's you watching paint dry. No one wants to sit and, you know, watch that when they can be watching someone like I don't know, fucking Summit or whatever. Like, say if I'm playing Sea of Thieves, right, and if I'm being super quiet. Now, if I'm like, you know, hiding on a ship, sure, that makes so much sense, because you're listening. You're listening for like hot mics or whatever. But if you're just sailing and you're just like roaming around doing stuff, you know, you want to fill in that space. You want to make it presentable. You want to make it to where people will actually, like, on the VOD, I want people to watch this. I don't want them to just you know, fucking like look at it for a second and be like, no. Unfortunately though, I do have I'm gonna have to like edit the video through the YouTube editor and cut out the testing part, because I did a pre-stream test, making sure all the audio levels were good and stuff. So I'm just gonna cut that out and then upload it as like a proper full VOD, because the pre-stream test was just literally me getting the audio levels right, and no one wants to watch that. Again, paint dry, you know, no one wants to watch paint dry. I'll turn my high beams on. Probably a bad idea, but I don't care. You know, like if I'm doing, I can't really see. But yeah. But, okay, again, like, you know, good tips for streaming. You know, lots of water. You know, I have a couple with you that has some water in it. You know, have stories. If you guys are gonna do something like this, have like funny shit to tell. Or if you know how to do funny shit or say funny shit. Oh fuck. Say funny shit. See, like that right there, like that. You know, that shit's funny. You know, I just was you know, looking to the side, not paying attention, and my ass crushed the fucking K-rail because I'm an idiot. You know, be entertaining, I guess, is like you know, find something that you guys like to do. So for me, I love playing video games. That's a difficult thing to get into. It doesn't seem like it because, you know, you're playing games. You know, who the fuck wouldn't want to watch you play games, or like want to watch games being played? But you have to sort of fill in, get that empty space. You know, if you're playing something like what's a game that I played recently that has a story? I'm gonna go back to the example of Sea of Thieves. If you're playing Sea of Thieves, right, and you're sailing on a ship, and you have a crew, use your crew, okay? Use your crew as content. I know it sounds awful, but do it. You know, like, you know, go back and forth. You know, shoot shit back at each other. You know, if I can, you know, bounce off each other when it comes to like being funny, or like just bounce ideas or bounce off like, you know, stupid shit you can do. You know, me and a friend of mine one time, we were stacking skeleton forts, and we had a bunch of stronghold kegs, and we were like, you know what, fuck it, let's find the next ship we see. We were blowing that shit up. So what we did is we found we found someone who was doing an Athena mission, and not even kidding you, we took like, I think it was like 10 or so stronghold kegs, and we planted them on the ship everywhere. And we told the guy, you know, you make one wrong move and we're shooting that shit. And this little squeaker ass kid, like literally like a, you know, an infant, I mean, you know, told us to go fuck ourselves. He was like, you know what, fine, we're just gonna blow up your shit. So not only did we blow up his, like, I think he had like 4 Athenas on him. I think he was doing a gilded or whatever. We blew his shit up, took his shit, sold it, and we were laughing the entire way, man. Laughing to the bank. That shit was funny. And we got our ass handed back to ourselves many times. You know, a friend of mine slapped down the gilded Athena, and we all DC'd. He had to do it by himself because actually no. That time it wasn't we all DC'd. We all DC'd because the servers went down. So we lost a one-time gilded Athena. Fucking sucked. No, the one time the guy had to do it by himself is he was just doing a normal Athena mission, or an emissary or something. And yeah, we all DC'd, and we couldn't reconnect because of his shit internet. So we had to have him do it, and then we joined back once he got all the loot. Because he refused to sell it without us there, because we had to get our rep in. I couldn't do it. I just went to sleep, but everyone else joined back in, and they got all their rep. So it was funny. I think I might actually play some Sea of Thieves later on tonight. Might stream it too. I'm not too sure. Depends on how long this stream goes for. Doesn't seem like Sea of Thieves is being played that much anymore, actually, because I played it yesterday, and literally I had a server hop like 6, 7, 8 times just for getting an active server. There was no one. Half the people that were doing it were doing those new forts, and they would just hang out there. They wouldn't do anything. You know, I could easily sneak onto their ship, and there was nothing, no loot. They would already sell, and then they would just go back and hang out at those things. I don't know. I think the direction that Sea of Thieves is taking is a little bit. Rare's taking a bit of a not good decision making thing there. 1 second, I'm actually gonna restart the music. Go ahead and do that real quick. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that should have stopped, but okay. Okay, I have to go to a bypass station? Okay, that's just this up here. But yeah, it's just, yeah, you guys have to be careful whenever you're doing streams, man, because like, if you don't make yourself entertaining, people can just be kind of dicks about it. Like, I think I have to turn off over here, actually. Oops. Right? Maybe? No? What? Oh, no, it's over here. Okay, I'm just dumb. But, yeah, if you're not making yourself entertaining enough, then people will just be dicks and they'll say shit about you or whatever. Like, I've had so many times where, like, I was streaming on Twitch, back when I did Twitch, and, people, you know, they call me fat and all that kind of stuff. Like, dude, come on. Like, yes, I know I'm fat, but you don't have to like, what's the term? Like, you don't have to insult me, you know? You don't need to insult anyone. You know, I identify as a trans woman. You know, that's another thing that people just don't understand, like, how words can affect them. You know, when they say the pen's mightier than the sword, it really is. Like, you know, words can cut deep. And it's not just because someone's being, you know, a snowflake or whatever. It's just that, like, you know, I go through a lot every day. I have so many traumas that I don't even want to count. The number would probably scare the shit out of me or any other doctor that looked at them. But, like, you know, you say shit and that just adds more to their trauma, and they just can be, man, it could be bad. You have to be careful what you say to people or what people say to you, and you just have to, like, you just have to love each other, you know? So, like, if you're gonna stream, just keep in mind that you can't please everyone, but try to please everyone that you can. Like as many people as you can. Just try to make someone smile, even if it's one person. If they smile, then there you go, you've done your job. Because that person who smiles can then go on to either be like, hey, this person made me smile, or like, hey, I'm gonna be like this person and make other people smile. And with the way YouTube is nowadays, you have to be very careful, because you know, people who make you smile can turn out to be pedophiles or weird people. I'm lucky enough that I don't follow underneath any of those titles. I'm a very respectful person, and I respect boundaries as best I can. And again, if I'm doing or saying something weird, fucking tell me. You know, don't let me do it. Because how the fuck am I gonna learn? You know. I'm not saying that I'm gonna be doing anything as creepy as being a pedo or anything like that. Fuck that. Sorry guys, I am messaging some people. Making sure everything's okay and nothing's gonna happen, you know? Just looking out for some people. I have some friends of mine that are going through some shit, so I'm making sure they're okay. Okay, I think that's all. Let me check my Discord real quick. It gives you time to actually drink some water too and let my voice rest a little bit. Okay. Everything's good. It's all good. Everything's good. Okay. Roughly 1,000 miles left to go, you know. We're chilling. We have all night, all day, you know. All the time in the world. That's another thing, guys. We all have to be patient with each other, you know. Like, I know the people who watch YouTube have the attention span of a fucking spoon, but come on, guys. Like, we're here to chill, you know, to relax, to just woosah, you know, just take a second, sit back, relax. And just like listen to some beats and just breathe. It's a very nice time, you know. There's really no need to be like super funny or like there's no need to be smitty kind of like types of funny where, you know, we're doing something funny all the fucking time, because we're not. We're playing a chill ass game. You know, we're on the road. There's no problem with just sitting here quietly and just looking at have you guys ever been in the car, like riding with someone or with your mom, or driving, and then not driving because you can't really do it when you're driving, but whenever you're riding with someone at like the dead of night like this, at like a country roads kind of thing, like back roads kind of thing, and you guys are just completely quiet, nothing but the night sky and the radio, and you know, if I were to turn off my lights, right, like it doesn't, like for me this doesn't have the same feel. I am used to this because I used to live in more of like a country like area. It was where my aunt used to live before she passed. It was sort of like you know, going into time was sort of like this. There was like nothing around. This is the way the highways looked. It reminds me of home. Of course, this is not in Pennsylvania. This is far, far from Pennsylvania. But you know, it's like it still reminds me of home. I want to get like a more like a realistic AI too, if that's like a mod that I can get that like you know, makes it seem like it's more of like, oh, you know, these are, you know, more like real people actually going places instead of just people who are just driving around. This is very nice though. I know what I said about the whole like watching paint dry kind of thing, but this is nice. You know, like the road at night, for me at least, is one of the most peaceful, calming things that I can think of. Because you're not really focused on anything. It's just sort of you and then everything, like all of that, right in front of you. Of course, you have traffic to worry about if you're driving, but you know, same thing. Road, that guy got stopped. In fact, that's why I'm a lot more tired now, because whenever I am riding or even driving, even in a simulator, I get super tired. Especially if I get actually get into it. Like if I'm leaning back, right? If I'm leaning back, and if I'm just like sitting here, and my controller starts feeling the rumble of like the road and stuff, and I like sort of put myself into the environment, I can fall right the fuck asleep. I really can. One of those things where like I can always choose to stay awake if I want to. Like if I'm streaming, I'll stay awake. Ooh, back up. Back up. £74,000. 74,000 is fucking heavy. But yeah, like right now, if I wanted to just if I wanted to close my eyes and just fall asleep, oh my god, I could. Ooh, that's the great thing about driving, man. Makes me super tired. So whenever I'm like, if I'm ever driving home from work at like late at night, god, that would be such an easy way for me to fall asleep. Like whenever I get in my bed. Like, you know, you guys know if like you ever listen to like certain types of music or whatever that like help you fall asleep, but you can always like let's just listen to it like just passively without falling asleep. This is kind of what this is. Like, you know, if I'm like coming home from work late at night or whatever, and if I'm driving, I just know that I would have such an easy time falling asleep once I hit my bed. I just know I will. Especially if I'm like on like a really bumpy road, or like not bumpy, but like a really rumbly road. I know that will calm me down instantly, because something about like the rumbling and like the constant vibration just calms me down so quickly. I will say that sitting down like this for a long time though, it kind of gets me though, because I have RLS, restless leg syndrome. So like I'll just like have a thing where like I'll be pumping my leg up and down, and like my screen will shake, and that freaks me out for a second, because I think I'm actually like on the road, and I'm like whoa, you know. Like it's just like a split second that, you know, my mind's like, oh shit, I'm fucking on the road, but no, I'm not. I'm in game, because my screen's so large that like everything sort of tunnel visions around me, and I just forget. Like if I'm playing this on my bed, I'll completely forget I'm on my bed. Like I played this game one time on my bed, and I fell right the fuck asleep, going like 100. Like I recorded it too. I don't have the video anymore because, you know, I reset my PC. But oh, if I had it, I would so clip it, because it was so funny. I was going like 109, I think it was, that barreling down the fucking road, and I crashed, and the sound woke me up. I threw my controller on the ground because I was scared. And I really thought I crashed. I was crying and everything. And then it was like that. I realized, like, wait, I'm not in a fucking car wreck. I'm fine. And oh, it was so weird. It was such a cool experience though, because I now know. Excuse me. I now know how it feels to like to be driving on a road and have that constant fucking worry all the time. It's such an experience that, like, if you play a game, you need to experience, because it's one of those things that you don't experience in real life because you'll freak out. But if you're experiencing the game, it's one of the most, like, I would almost say liberating experience, because you're like, okay, I practically know the worst thing that can happen. Now I can be safe. I can be safe on the road. I'm not going to have to worry about, you know, I'm not going to have to worry too much about what happens. Especially, like, you know, if you're streaming, it's a little different, because I'm not worried, because if I crash, I just have to pay a couple 100,000 or whatever to get everything fixed or whatever. But if you're playing this game seriously and you're taking your time and you're not streaming and you're not trying to be entertaining, if you're just sitting there, just doesn't matter if you crash or whatever, make sure you're on a flat straight road like this. Just close your eyes. Let all the signs just enwrap you, and close your eyes, and I bet you'll drift right to sleep. I bet you'll fall right to sleep. Hey Google, what time is it? It's 8:31, man. And I'm like dead tired. Granted, I did just fix my sleeping schedule pretty, pretty crappy, but oh, you know what? Actually, there's no one behind me. No, there isn't. I'm gonna back up. This is really stupid and highly illegal, so if you're doing this in real life, don't. But I'm gonna turn back around and get some gas, just to make sure I'm, like, you know, full up. This is a very dumb idea, by the way. Don't do this. Oh, this isn't gas. It's a fucking rest stop. Never mind. Sorry, I'm stupid. The gas station's over on this side. The fucking exit there. Oops. We'll just do that instead. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and pull in and get some gas real quick. Some diesel. Because I know I'm not like super low on gas, but if I don't get some now, I probably won't be able to get some for a while. I don't want to be like, I don't want to be like at like a quarter tank or whatever, or like have like a cubic hair of it left or whatever. So I'm gonna turn into here. Oh, that was dumb. Truck area is here. I'm gonna pull some move here. There we go. Took some shell damage. Oops. There we go. All fixed. So yeah, how we doing, guys? Is the levels for the audio still okay? Am I easily heard? Is the music easily heard? Is the game audio okay? I mean, it doesn't really matter for the game audio because then we have the music, so that's really what's more important. Thank you so much for the like, by the way. I appreciate it. Whoever did that, much appreciated. Hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. I'm in a long ass queue here. I'm just waiting for it to get moved. What the hell is going on over here? Red light maybe? I don't know. Come on. Oh boy. Oh. This is gonna take a while. Really wish, I mean, I could just drive past it, but you know, I'm playing this game a little seriously, plus I don't want to ruin the immersion for anyone. 654 miles left to go. We are currently driving from Kennewick, Washington to Ranton, New Mexico. And again, I'm using a right here, a Western Star 49X, pretty decent. Love the look of it. I might switch to a Peterbilt at some point again, just because I like the way the Peterbilts look, but you know, we'll see. This is a long ass line. Like it's been like, what the hell is going on? You know what? This is taking too damn long. What in the hell is going on? Okay, so it's just two cars being an idiot. Yeah, so sometimes the AO will just break on you. Not to worry though. Getting a little closer. Not too close, but close enough. Apologies. Here. I know. God damn it, the little light. Jesus. Whew. Damn. Can't stop yawning. This will probably be a lot more entertaining with my camera on and everything, but I currently have my last two slots taken up for the USBs. I want my controller just so I can charge it while I sit, because I can do it USB, or not USB, while wireless, but sometimes I get input lag, and that could be very bad, so... I try not to keep it on Bluetooth. I want to get a wireless headset with a decent mic, or with a really long ass cable, so I can just go on my bed and stream it from there with a good mic. Maybe get a lav mic or something. How much more farther do I have to go? Okay, so we're just halfway right now. Actually, hold on. Wait, let me check my stream time real quick. I'm not gonna end it off. Don't worry. Like I said, we have a long time before that happens. But I just want to check to see how long I've been streaming for currently. Oh, Ferris Ahmad, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it. Let's see. 2 hours, 33 minutes. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go ahead and be right back. I'm gonna take like a little 10-minute break. So, maybe 20 minutes. I'm gonna take a 20-minute break. Because my ass is starting to hurt from sitting down. So, yeah, I'll be right back.